This is a question for candidates Duncan, Perea, and Swearingen. As an addendum to the budget cut question, do you support privatization of certain government departments and operations? And if you do, be specific. Jerry Duncan.
Thank you. Absolutely, I do. I was one that helped initiate the outsourcing of the convention center management that has saved us $2 million a year and made the Save Mart or Selland Arena one of the top venues in the country. We need to look at these options, especially when it comes in our tough budget times. I've done a study, and if we outsource, excuse me, our parks and maintenance, we can save almost $2 million a year. Where it makes sense, we have an obligation to do that, and we have an obligation to the taxpayers to make sure they're getting the best service for the best cost at all possible.
Henry T.
You know, I support the current services that are provided by the private sector. I believe they do a good job. But the issue I have with privatization is that I see it as a failure of government. I mean, we should not allow ourselves to get to a point where we can no longer provide services that are efficient and effective for the public. So I believe that's the first step before we talk any privatization of current city services that are currently not provided by the private sector, that we really look towards more efficiency so that we can make sure that we are providing the taxpayer the best bang for their buck.
Ms. Swearingen.
I absolutely support privatization. I think that's really one of the most important things the next mayor is going to need to look at is forging creative public-private partnerships, and I'll be the one leading the charge on that. Some good examples: the Planning and Development Department has worked with outside consultants during times when permit applications are really, really high, and we've had great private sector partners that have come in and helped take the load off. More of those kinds of creative solutions need to be found. But I want to say this. Oftentimes people outside City Hall think that, that city employees are as inefficient as they come, and frankly there are some efficiency studies that show that's just not the case. But I'd love to put the City Hall employees to the test with the private sector and see who comes out ahead and who can serve the citizens the best. That's really what this is all about. Thanks.